So yo, we back with another video, man, on BH19, episode 7. Let's get right to it, y'all. It's Lee Boy. So we going against the T-Wolves, y'all. It's Lee because Jeff Teague is about to be taking tough shots, y'all. So it's Lee Boy. We're on the 6th game. When shook out, about to be on the 7th game. When shook out, it's Lee Boy. We playing against the Wolves on their home court, y'all. It's Lee Boy. This is my league, my crew, y'all. It's Lee Boy. I'm saying, boy. You know what I'm saying, y'all.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves. For the Timberwolves, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Oh.
It's Lee, yo. You know what I'm saying, boy. Hey, yo, last game I got 28 assists. I'm gonna get 30 assists this game, so. I'm playing against the Wolves on their home court.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one, as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. This is Kevin Harlan with
Yo, Jay get on 12 points per game.
Doris Burke here at the table.
And Doris Burke, it's only y'all. And Doris Burke, and y'all, it's only boy. It's only y'all.
One here before heading home. Big story is the return of Karl Anthony Towns from being injured.
All right, come on, Jay, win the tip, boy. Come on.
This moment, Kevin, they had a really difficult
so
stretch there while he was out, and I'm sure they're breathing a big sigh of relief.
Yeah, and not a moment too soon. They've been in somewhat of a downward spiral since his
absence. Look at Jeff Teague, bro.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Prez, lights out there with Smooth. Then there's Jay, and it's James in at the 4 slot.
How about Karl Anthony Towns, guys? At the age of 11, guess how tall he was? 6'3". So it was his goal to develop a complete skill set all the way
man, he can wear that too, big.
How about that? Ahead of the game in terms of the NBA.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell. That was a little...
He dunked on, boy.
Look at that.
Oh, he is
He dunked on. I'm too good.
Unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
I'm too good, bro.
And a terrific bit of chaos there on the replay, presented by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. At the 10. Here's Smooth. And he dunks it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
That's the point, guys. When your lead playmaker can get to the rim like that and convert, monster advantage. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Pass to lights out. Takes a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
It's tipped, and they're running. And again, it's the Lakers.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Now Teague. Out to the wing.
Oh, yeah, he missed.
LA has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter, pushing their lead to double digits. Jay's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Teague. Not a lot of room. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Smooth. Oh, and that
with the reverse. With the reverse, boy.
And from the opening
with the reverse.
Tip, they have been in complete control.
With the reverse, boy.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they've wanted it more. Outstanding hustle and determination throughout.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Doors when the light finally goes on for a young guy. So fun to watch. Younger players who've got all the talent and all the world right in front of them, but yet haven't put it all together just quite yet.
It's amazing to me how quickly we can give up on a young guy who maybe doesn't find success right out of the gate. But the reality is you have to remember, player development is the lifeblood of this league. Maybe now more than ever with the current state of the salary cap. So a little patience as a fan base goes a long way.
Release.
With a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Timberwolves trail by 12. And up before again for the Lakers.
No look pass.
And the
boy.
by James.
And guys, they've come out and established
No look
a rhythm.
pass.
And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense.
But they get it back though.
Gets it to go.
The fact of the matter is, Karl Anthony Towns could be a menace on the glass. Good luck with this guy.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge.
Splash, perfect release.
DA.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, he said this game could probably come down to the rebounding gauge. He said those guys are vacuums on the glass, so we have to have that same mindset, that same level of passion for controlling the boards. That strategy is pretty clear, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously getting better
The cheese.
on the board.
Out with her, boy.
Back to Teague.
Get it out.
Here's Smooth. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And the shot goes down. Smooth's got 16.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Towns kicks to Covington. Down low.
Bro, get it out.
To break free, and he recovers
Or
it.
big.
Drops in the layup for 2. 5 points in the game.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
2 for 7. He trash. He just going to the basket and then we just blocking him, you know what I'm saying?
Smooth passes to Prez.
Bounce pass.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
My boy Prez.
Setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Timberwolves trail by 18.
Yo, look at Jeff Teague.
Teague finds Towns. Back to Teague.
Yo, look at Jeff Teague, bro. Look at him.
Pass to Towns.
Oh,
Floats one up.
he
No good
missed.
on that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Whoa, bro.
Rose with the ball. 17 points for him last game against Milwaukee. Outside, Towns. It's Covington on the wing. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Wasted no time on that one. Jay's got his second basket of the night.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've
Taking
got
2
their foot on the
shots.
gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless. Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot. Well below 50% from the field in this period.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And it's Rose with the ball for Minnesota. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
Well, that was an absolute beatdown. And you hope that they learn and move on from it.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Smooth.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards.
The defense.
His defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has
The
been
left hand, boy.
his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Look at Jeff Teague, bro. Like, look at him. Just look at him.
Teague surveying the D.
Trash, bro.
Towns at the elbow. To halt the run, 2 points.
Or bit. I could do the same thing.
Towns has got his
I could do the
third
same
basket of the night.
thing.
You know, in a very short
I could do the same thing.
because he's got such a versatile
I could do the same
skill set.
thing.
Some people are
Oh, no, not.
comparing Towns
I'll take
to
it, dude.
Hakeem. Wow.
hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
And it's the Lakers on the break.
Throwing it lob to my boy Jay, boy. You know what I'm saying, boy?
Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Year after year, the Timberwolves have the NBA's most grueling travel schedule. A lot of miles to cover in the West.
Kevin, if you add up their flights in a season, they could circle the globe more than twice. And let's remember, there's no frequent flyer miles here either.
And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers. And his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Saric. Bang comes in for Robert Covington. Wiggins is checked in for Rose. And Jones subbed in for Jeff Teague.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Towns said he'd emulate Kevin Durant as a kid.
The defense, LeBron.
Kentucky.
The defense.
Now made him play inside, work in the post, and use his size.
So going back to his roots with his three-point shooting, the association experiencing a three-point renaissance, and he really does fit the mold.
The Timberwolves shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And Jang kicks to Dang. The pass to Jones.
No, that's the whole brick. I'm there.
Three-pointer off
I'm
the
there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Puts it up from 15, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Wiggins outside. Kicks to Towns. Jones, no one around him. Drops in the tray.
Bitch.
Jones has got himself
He coming right.
his first basket of the
Bitch.
game. Right wing. Lakers working the ball around now. Smooth passes to lights out. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Andrew Pitts, guys take over. Oh yeah, it's on, bro. It's on. And he guys take over. It's on, bro.
Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Jones for 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
It's on, bro.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last
Splash.
game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's
Let me
Towns.
score 30 points then.
By the
Yeah, I'ma pass it. I'ma pass it. I'ma keep passing it. So I can get 30 assists.
That'll be Minnesota.
Good defense.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Lakers also changing it up. Jay's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for James. And Prez is subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Smooth. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Pass to Tolliver. He kicks to Wiggins. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
And the basket by Jones.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here's Smooth. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
You know, I'm surprised the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. You know, that's their preferred weapon tonight.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard.
Converting. The three-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points. The old-fashioned way, boy.
When you think of that step-back jump shot in the league, it's lethal. And there are a couple guys who have perfected it.
Well, two in particular. James Harden, that step back that he added is now unguardable. And Steph Curry as well. Those two men, when they decide to get to that step-back jumper, turn the lights out, close the gym doors, and step back because it's going in.
So it's Minnesota now, following the three by the Lakers. Back to Jang. Ball's knocked loose. Tolliver the pass to Jones. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's lights out. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Yo, look at Jones. Look at him. Oh, yeah, good defense.
Now the Lakers on the break. No one near Prez as he lets it go. Again, Los Angeles.
Causing turnovers really gives you an advantage.
Well, it makes things easier for sure, Greg. Their activity on the defensive end is what caused that steal.
Here's Jones, following the bucket by the Lakers. Another field goal for him. 4 of 6 shooting tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Bro. Look at him. Just look at him, bro. Like you about to let the clock run out. Like you about to get a shot, though. Like, just look at him, bro. The defense. No.
And no one that time on the buzzer beater.
73
the Los Angeles Lakers
26.
enjoying the kind of
it's a score going into the second quarter.
And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. One of the most high-powered scorers in the game, Karl Anthony Towns, knows it's a...
You know, everyone has to get some of the sugar.
Well, when you're attracting Greg Altholder,
I'd be so good at 4:48 in the second quarter, bro.
So it's the Lakers with it. Dario Saric is out there with Towns. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Teague. And it's Covington in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Rose scanning the floor. Poked away. Out left to the wing.
No.
Teague can't hit.
Taking 2 shots.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting...
Boy, don't play with me.
The offense is running well.
Don't play with me, boy. I'm too good.
Taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
With the LeBron James and Kobe dunk, boy.
Yeah, getting there.
With the LeBron James dunk, boy. With the Kobe dunk.
Just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Covington in the corner.
That's the whole brick.
From deep. Yes.
RB. We coming right back.
Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. For the 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now here's Teague. He has 5.
How many points my boy Drew Pierce got? He got 22 points.
Passes to Covington. Kicks to Towns. Left side Rose. Inside, Saric. An easy 2 points on the layup. Saric has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball.
Looking on Karl Anthony Towns, boy. Looking on Karl.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Looking on Karl Anthony Towns, boy. I'm too good. Get out of my paint.
And here is Teague.
Get the picks and get them in here quick. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get the picks, brothers in here.
Thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jay's checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Prez is subbed in for LeBron.
Oh, come on. It's time to pass again. It's time to keep passing.
Since coming in the league, hadn't gotten enough recognition for it as the team overall has improved right along. But his shooting and rebounding have both dramatically increased. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
No.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
It's just so great to see ball movement like this, and he is excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Left side, Towns. The kick out to
taking
Teague.
2 shots. This court are big.
8 points for Jeff Teague.
Well, this to me is one of the best aspects of Teague's game. He is an exceptional catch-and-shoot guy.
Here's Jay, and another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Saric, right side. Now, here's Covington. He's guarded closely.
How many steals do I got? How many steals do I got? I got 6 steals. Or
6 on the shot clock. Outside Teague.
No.
And
airball.
The triple.
Oh.
That's way off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Timberwolves shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Back to Rose. Pass to Saric. Locked loose. To the paint. That's good from Teague on the assist by Saric. That's 10 points for Teague.
Well, I'll tell you what, impeccable work from Jeff Teague inside, showing great patience down in the lane.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Rose hits the bucket.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Smooth's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Boy. The South Alley, boy. The South Alley.
And Minnesota has possession. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
The defense.
Shot by Saric, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Now Teague, 10 points for him. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. Here's Smooth. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo. Got separation, lined it up perfectly, and put it right in their eye.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA halftime show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening.
It's y'all.
Everyone to the
It's y'all. It's lit, boy. You know what
There
I'm
wasn't too much
saying?
drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
I'll tell you, he took over the game in that first half, Greg. They really have got to find a way to slow this guy down.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Jay out there with G. Then there's Prez. Then there's Lights Out, and it's Smooth in at the point guard position. And Saric kicks to Covington. The pass to Towns.
You good or big?
Goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
If Karl Anthony Towns is feeling it, he will command the basketball. And as a coach, that's what you're hoping for.
To the right side. Here's the 3. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. And it's Rose with the ball for the Timberwolves. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
The cheese out of your boy. Not in our paint.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I said no. No.
And he overshot that one, missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Doors are seeing a lot of movement on the offensive side of the ball. A lot of screening, a lot of movement, obviously, without the ball. Does that require more awareness, not only on the offensive side to make those moves, but also defensively?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. One of the most important things you can do if you're an excellent defensive team is you start with communication.
Nabbing another steal.
Steal.
That's my steal, boy. Let me get that. That's a bad pass.
He's on a historic
boy, let me
pace.
get that.
Greg, he's approaching 3rd most steals for a game. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
I got another triple-double.
Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've got to start working for better shots. Just 1 for 4 in the second half so far.
Another possession, another assist.
Well, he's now tied for 3rd all-time in the record books for most assists in a game.
GA, he's been playing all game long like he knows exactly when and where to pass the ball. It's incredible.
And to notch 28 assists in a single game, it's something you just don't see anymore. He's among the greats now, and this has been a performance of a lifetime.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Drills it from outside. 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
To the inside, here's Teague. Oh, and it looks
Whoa,
like
it's so good.
Goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Jang, he's in again. Another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game.
Well, Porter had been alone for second most assists in a game at 29, but that's not the case anymore. In what has been a jaw-dropping performance, that mark has been matched.
Ingram, he's checked in for lights out. Ingram outside from deep three-point range. They get it back. James passes it to Jay.
No.
Rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends, not
The
many
cheese. Out of here, boy.
the rim the way Towns can.
And another assist.
I am just speechless here. He has now tied the record for most assists in a game.
Easily a transcendent game for him and his team. GA, he keeps setting up his teammates, and they keep knocking him down.
Well, you look at the 30 assists for him. He's matched Skiles' mark from 1990, and it's been a true team effort as he can't do it without his teammates knocking down shots.
Boy, let me get that.
And
Let me
another
get
steal for
that.
him.
He's making history, tied for third most steals.
Another possession, another assist.
There it is. Move over, everyone, as there is a new assist king.
He has been magnificent, GA, all game with his playmaking, and now the record is his alone.
Yeah.
So long, Scott Skiles' mark of 30 assists was
Yeah, boy.
of the history book.
Getting 31 assists per game.
Here tonight.
Getting
And
31
a moment
assists
to
a
pause
game, bro.
And just marvel at his assist number.
Well, he's putting on a show, and he's made this crowd, GA, his own.
This
Yeah.
is one of the greatest
Yeah.
showings of floor leadership we've
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen.
yeah,
His
yeah.
passes have been on time and on target, and they've been there all night.
Yeah.
That's what Minnesota's
Yeah.
going with right now.
Yeah.
Oliver comes in for Towns, and Wiggins is subbed in for Rose. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Jones tries in.
No.
And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Lights out, passes to Smooth. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Jones.
Good defense.
Rejection by James. The feed to Jones. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Jones has got 11.
A huge mistake letting him establish that kind of position down low.
That's going in every time. Shocking that they let him get so comfortable down there.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Again, the miss by Jones.
They've shown some in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Boy, they have leaned on this guy to carry their offense today, and he has come through with flying colors.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Outside Dang. Lock at 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason.
Hey, y'all can play for me, y'all. Y'all can sub me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that.
He's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And an intentional foul right there.
I get subbed in at the start of the fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying,
and for the
boy?
Timberwolves, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field.
No.
Charge is out there with Robert Covington.
Oh.
And there's Teague. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rose in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Smooth. And again, 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Teague. A floater. The kick out to Rose.
No.
No good, unable to end this run.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he's not going to do it with those kinds of shots.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Charge outside. Outside Rose. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And unfortunately, injuries will always be the concern with Derrick Rose. Still loves the game of basketball, knows he is limited compared to what he once was. Amazing with all he's fought through, he can still perform at such a high level.
So both teams changing it up here. And with Rose, as you said, his love of the game is still there, and he still wants to play.
I mean, many players would have just walked away from having their body betray him. But Rose said last season he loves what he gets to do and still would be a water boy if he had to. You have to admire Rose's attitude and approach in that regard.
I'm gonna take over again, y'all.
Half a basketball
No.
in the fourth quarter.
He's taking 2 shots. Derrick Rose is taking 2 shots. Karl Anthony Towns. Let's take over.
Shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Smooth, and another one falls.
And this game
I got
has
my
his
take over
name
too.
written
Karl
all
Anthony
over.
Towns got to take
He's
over.
been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Rose kicks to Towns. And the foul called on Perez. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in. Because
Karl Anthony Towns. Looking at Jay. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that.
To me, Kev,
I'm not liking
I
that.
love anytime there's competitive basketball being played, I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Converting the 3-point play, boy. I'm getting the 3 points the old-fashioned way, boy.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Rose. And Smooth is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
The defense.
Over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Turnovers weren't a story
With the windmill.
early on, but that's changed.
Boy, with the windmill.
Definitely
With the windmill, boy.
Possession
With the windmill.
momentum. That's how to throw it down with a flourish. Guys, windmill that baby home.
Oh, you're right, and he does it on the reverse just for good measure. You always hear coaches preaching consistency. Doris, what enables that kind of night in, night out reliability?
Well, I think a lot goes into it, and you can start with pride, Kevin. If you're putting in the kind of preparation necessary, then you're going to take a certain amount of pride in the things you do on a night-by-night basis. Things aren't always going to go your way, but it's not how you end the night. It's how do you respond in the middle of the game when things are going against you? Calls haven't gone your way, or perhaps there's a bad matchup. What's your response? So a lot of things go into consistency, and it's why we take special pride covering players.
He got 27 points. Hold on. He's shooting 12 for 17.
And one of the most admired things you have, too, as well.
Correct. Michael Jordan
missed 5
loves
shots.
to play every night.
For 3, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Rose. Towns trying to get open. Rose gets the bucket. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, absolutely fearless. And this is one thing you can say about Derrick Rose. He's never had trouble converting in the painted area.
And another one falls. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy
Let's
right
take over
now,
again, yo.
another level.
Uncovered.
That's the whole brick right there. All right,
Minnesota converting.
And this is where, to me, Derrick Rose is really lethal. He has that explosive dribble move and can pull.
Oh, I got Derrick Rose.
And another one falls.
You dunked on, boy.
And there it is.
You dunked on.
2 points.
And this is a game that he will never
I got
forget.
Derrick Rose.
And it's Rose with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
No.
And again,
Yo.
converting.
He's been heating it up since the break, getting some excellent looks right now.
Here's Smooth.
Bang.
And good. There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Got that one.
Perfect release.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will return possession. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jay. Outside Rose. That's Tim. Bates Diop, the pass to Reynolds. 6 to shoot. Okogie.
No, he don't.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's the Lakers on the break. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
It's some doinks.
Rose in the post.
Oh, yeah.
Out to the right wing. Wide open.
No.
And he drops
Yo, this dude RB.
Period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
And James throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal.
Yeah.
Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
He's so good at 4:43 in the fourth quarter, bro.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Dang. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I think the one constant with Tom Thibodeau is you can
why would you
hear his voice.
And hearing Coach Tom
I just so good at 3:52 in the fourth quarter, bro.
Is part growl, part bark.
He's very intense,
Timber.
Kevin, and I think the one thing you know about Tom Thibodeau, he likes to say, there is a price to pay. It's all about the work you put in.
timeout called the Lakers.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, I like to see them mix it up a little bit. You've got to keep the opposition off balance.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Smooth.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The Lakers controlling the game. Fires for three. Again, what an avalanche! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here's Jones.
Look at him, y'all. Let me get that. Let me get that.
Knocked loose. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Towler.
The Chiefs out of here, boy.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Jones kicks to Wiggins, to the paint, Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Smooth, and again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Jones. He swipes the ball away again.
Just
the left hand, boy. With the left hand, boy.
And he's made
with the left hand.
A new third-place mark for most steals in a game. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wiggins outside. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass?
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Boom.
Boy, I'm too good. I'm too good, boy.
That was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep.
I'm gonna get 40 assists. I'm gonna get 40 assists. Wait, do the person foul real quick.
Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Jang, and he commits the intentional foul. A lot of times late in the season, Doris, you see the expensive.
I'm gonna get 40 assists. You know what I'm saying?
A cheap price for a true contender, and that affects parity among postseason qualifiers.
No doubt about it, Kevin. It really brings into very sharp focus the value of a
the Chiefs out of here, boy.
Can get richer.
The Chiefs out of here. You dunked them, boy.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. It just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
For that ball, boy.
Player that really stands out, of course, in this one. It was a dazzling game for Smooth.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Double team.
Jang with the ball.
Bro, let me get 40 assists, bro. Hurry up and shoot the ball, bro. Oh, yeah.
Rejection by James.
The Chase out here.
Last touch by James.
Y'all better hurry up and shoot that. Y'all better hurry up and shoot that.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Or bit. No. Bit.
And here is Los
He's
Angeles.
coming right back.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Well, you can't have any room for error late in a game like this, so they put the finishing touches in style. I love how they closed.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Tolliver with the bucket.
And finally finding a rhythm, but unfortunately a little too late.
Well, you wonder if they can use the momentum they've built
in
the next game, because this one's over.
Pass to Smooth. Here's lights out.
Yeah.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what
got 40 assists. 240 to 104 is the final score, yo. 240 to 104 is the final score, yo. Unbelievable performance for me, bro. 40 assists, bro. 105 points, 3 boards, 40 assists, 17 steals, 6 blocks, 2 turnovers, and 41 made field goals. And I had 21 3-pointers. I had 15 dunks. Drew Pierce had a good game. He had 37 points, 1 board, 2 assists, 1 steal. He shot 13 for 14 from the field, and he shot a high 90%. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 1 dunk. Perez had a good game too. He had 37 points. 5 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 14 for 14 from the field. He had 9 3-pointers this game. He had 2 dunks this game. I had 15 dunks. And Drew Pierce had 1 dunk. Jay had a good game. He had 24 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals. He shot 10 for 11. And he shot 4 for 4 for 3-point. He shot 100% for 3-point. He had 2 dunks. Junior James had a good game. He had 9 points, 11 boards, 7 assists, 11 boards, 9 points, 7 assists, 1 steal, 5 steals, 1 steal, 5 blocks, 2 turnovers. He shot a high 100% from the field, and he shot a high 100% for 3-point. And he had 3 dunks. He had 1 3-pointer. He shot 100% for 3-point, and he shot 100% 4 for 4 from the field. You know what I'm saying, boy? Got 40 assists, bro. 40 assists.
Victory on the road.
Oh, Cardi B. Next game going against the Mavericks. So y'all, alright y'all, if y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn that post notification bell so you never really see upload. And go follow me on PS4, y'all, Antonio112593. And so to my second channel, Antonio Pitts. Appreciate all of y'all, and I will see you guys in my next video. It's only y'all. I'll see you guys in my next video. It's only y'all. You know what I'm saying, boy? I'll see you guys in my next video. It's only y'all.